suicide note being written on paper.
Tuesday night. Up next, we've got Digital Slumber Party with your hosts, Amber Irish and Anthony Kapfer.
Welcome to the show. When I have a conversation with someone and you're going on about something else, in about a half a second or two, I can interrupt and change the subject and talk about myself. Hey, I couldn't help but notice that you were just talking. Yeah, me too. Hey, that reminds me of something I've been meaning to say to you. Hey, I noticed that you were just talking. Yeah, me too. Hey, that reminds me of something I've been meaning to say to you. There's nowhere to run and hide, and I can go on and on all night. You never ask, but let me give you advice. You should be a better listener. The elusive second verse. Ladies and gentlemen, Amber Irish. Oh, why do they even have second verse?
I don't know.
Someone can remember.
I have a little friend here
Let's see him.
who also wanted to just
Oh,
on in.
it's Vinny!
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 Nintendo 64. That's how old he is in dog years. Everybody's here. I'm on the
Vinny,
floor
ladies and
today. It's a
gentlemen.
party.
Yeah. Nobody's here partying. Oh. Nobody's partying over here with me.
It's because you got those legs out.
I know.
Ooh,
Everybody ran.
they were like, thank you. Wow.
I don't care. You know, it's comfortable. You want?
Look
I don't
at
like the
you.
look of it. I think it looks so goofy playing guitar and drums with shorts on. But well, if I was just a drummer, this is totally acceptable.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. But you know what? I don't care. If you go ahead, Venmo at Digital Slumber Party. I'll wear the rest of pants. Otherwise, this is what you get. You see some maybe it helps. Maybe it'll help the algorithm if somebody is on Twitch right now looking for legs. If somebody's on YouTube looking for live streams of legs.
We should find that person's handle. Looking for legs 69. That we'll invite that person to the stream.
Yeah. Looking for legs 69. I bet that's somebody.
Oh yeah. I bet that they have that same handle on all platforms.
Let's see. I'm gonna check to see if it's on Instagram.
Oh. Disengaging from the show early, huh?
Yeah.
To go on social media. Okay. Nice.
For legs, 69. No results.
Wow.
Let me put the number 4. Looking for legs, 69. I don't know why, if it was available with the word 4, I don't know why somebody put the number. But no, also not a person. So if you're watching, that is an available handle. Looking
Yeah.
for legs 69.
And you got those legs. You got those gams.
I got the legs. I got the legs.
I like this outfit.
Oh,
You
yeah,
look like a grape today.
I got the whole. I got the grape flavor going on.
You
I got
do. Yeah.
This is a sort of a pinkish shirt.
It's like a purple powdered Kool-Aid kind of color.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Got the burgundy shorts on.
It's like cranberry juice. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Very mindful of UTIs. Smart.
I call this ocean spray chic. That's what this look is.
Do you remember that guy who he went viral just skateboarding and drinking ocean spray cranberry juice?
Oh, I heard about that guy, and then I never actually saw the clip. I just remember people talking about the clip, but
That's all it was. It was just
skateboarding and drinking.
Yeah, some like cool Mexican dude just like skateboarding down the street with the ocean spray. I don't know that I hope that they paid him because he really elevated that product from UTI maintenance only to we can hang. Don't worry. Drink us while you're skateboarding. It's cool. So what if people know you might be experiencing some burning urination?
That makes
No
it
big
even
deal.
cooler.
Yeah.
It's like totally extreme.
Yeah.
Extreme pissing when it burns.
I wonder if that's going to be replacing breakdancing at the next Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
Just extreme pissing.
I imagine that burning when you urinate makes you do the same sorts of moves as that woman that went viral.
Yeah. Yeah. Very like fish out of water
Yes.
kind of a situation.
Yeah.
Both in Australian breakdancing and her actual breakdancing moves.
Mm-hmm.
She's like,
It felt like
that.
what I imagine it would look like if AI created a video of what breakdancing is.
oh,
That's what I imagine
yeah.
it would look like. If
It
you're
was-
like, hey, computer, what's breakdancing? And the computer's like, is it this?
That's very funny. Oh, Andrew said baseball is going to be brought back as a medal sport in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't realize that baseball, first of all, ever was, and then also that they stopped
Yeah.
in the Olympics. I don't know. What
I feel
about
like-
basketball? They're going to do another dream team like they did in the 90s?
Ooh. Maybe they do like another like Harlem Globetrotters, but they also have to break dance the whole time.
Okay. Yeah, it's time they start combining sports.
I think so. I think we're getting bored and tired of just one singular variation of sport.
I'm into it. I
Yeah.
think and why not combine the winter and summer games,
Let's do it.
Get some Olympic swimmers, and then they get out of the pool immediately, put on some skates, get on the ice.
No. What they're gonna do, what should happen is the Olympic swimmers get frozen in the ice,
Ooh.
and then they have to do like the speed skating around the
Mhm.
rink. And really, the intention should be to just break the ice, that top
Okay.
layer of ice, so that the swimmers can get out, like fish, like trout.
So it's pretty high stakes.
It's incredibly high stakes now. Yes.
It's not just for a medal. This is
No.
for somebody's life.
Yeah.
Extreme Olympics.
Sponsored by Ocean Spray. How much does your piss burn today? Also, I don't think that actually works, which is a bummer. Like if you already have a UTI, it doesn't
Yeah.
actually work.
Oh, I
It's supposed
thought
to be
that it
more
worked.
preventative.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's you think that you might have one coming on?
There's something I've heard about like that it makes the bacteria not stick in your body the same way, and that's what's supposed to help flush it out. I don't know if that's true, but the only thing that's ever worked for me once I like actually between figuring out I have a UTI and getting antibiotics is Azo, that over-the-counter stuff.
Hmm.
And it's a pill that you take and it turns your piss bright orange. Tang.
Ooh,
Tang.
Tang piss.
Tang. It's the worst. It's terrible. Because then, you forget that you've taken it and then you go to pee. And you're like, what is that? It's like when you eat beets. You
Yeah.
take your first poop after you eat beets and you're like, this is a medical
I'm
emergency. I have to
bleeding
go.
internally.
Yeah, that's exactly
You're like,
it.
oh, no. Oh, it's just beets. It's just beets.
Yeah. You're like,
Everything's cool.
oh. But anyway, I've had UTIs before. What about you, Anthony?
I have not had one.
You lie. Well, I guess it's because it's harder. You see that dog tail? Harder for the urethra to get that bacteria that far in. I can't
Luckily.
imagine. Yeah. Yeah.
I literally can't imagine.
It would be horrible. No,
yeah,
thank you.
I wouldn't like it, but I would take my chances with the cranberry juice. I would,
Yeah.
maybe it works. Andrew
Yeah.
was saying that he thinks it works.
It has never worked for me. I'm glad it works for some people. I just end up drinking cranberry juice and I'm like, ugh, this sucks and it doesn't help. Ugh.
I like cranberry juice. I
You're
never
so
drink it,
old.
but I like it.
You're such an old guy. You like the juice that is the tartest juice. I'm assuming you mean like real cranberry juice, not like cranberry juice with 8 cups of sugar in it.
Well, I like that too. Ocean spray or whatever. That's good. But yeah, if it's real, it's weird because you drink cranberry juice and it's a liquid, but it leaves your mouth drier than ever. I don't know
Ooh.
how a liquid can be so dry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a dry wine without being drunk.
You can't get drunk off of it.
Have you tried?
I have tried.
You just drank spoiled cranberry juice for fun, just to see.
just to see, just to make sure.
Yeah.
You got to rule it out. How can I say you can't get drunk from cranberry juice unless I've given it a go?
That's true. That is the scientific method, I think. I don't know. I'm assuming.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. You gotta do it. Anthony, how have you been? We took a little bit of a turn talking about cranberry juice.
Yeah, it was.
But how have you been?
I've been good. Here, let me fix this. Does this look better? Get my frame game up. I've been good. Let's see. What has happened since we were here last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did anything exciting happen? Did I do anything crazy?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. I've been good. I saw that guy that hates me again today in
Oh,
the neighborhood.
he hates you.
He really hates
He
me.
really doesn't like you. It's just your face that he doesn't like.
I don't know what it is. He hates me. I've talked about this guy before, and I think I talked about him somewhat recently because his car got all smashed up, and I said I was happy about it.
He probably was watching the show.
Yeah, he's like, I heard what you said.
Yeah, he's like,
I
you
heard
might
that,
know me.
bro.
Looking for legs, 69. That's me.
That's my handle, man. I'm on Twitch every night. Just looking for you, bro. But, yeah, so I was walking the dogs, and he was getting picked up by a friend, because on account of his car being smashed up.
Yeah.
It's still smashed up. I still walk by and I see it, and I smile to myself. So his friend picked him up, and I was across the street from his house, but the car pulled up right next to me, on my side of the street. So he then had to cross and walk in front of me to go around and get into the car.
Oh, the cross of
he,
shame.
What?
The cross of shame.
He was looking. He
Yeah.
was like I could tell he came with some aggression.
That's crazy.
So I tried this thing. I tried a new thing. So he's looking at me. He's like he wants me to engage. You know, like, are we gonna fight right now? So I just now what I'm gonna do. I just say hello. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like that. And then he was like, hey. And then he turned. He was about to get in the car, but then he turned back like that. Like he was like looking to see if I was looking at him. And then he
Could you see his
hesitated.
eyes?
Yeah.
Oh,
He wasn't wearing sunglasses. I was.
yeah. No, I understand that. I didn't know
So
if you
he's
could
like-
see his eyes.
No, yeah. It's the look. I don't know if you know the look, but there's a look that guys give other guys when they want them to know I will fist fight you right now. I'm ready for it. I'm looking for an excuse, and you're about to give it to me. There's a very specific look, and he gives it to me every time. So he gave me the look. I'm like, "What's up? Hey, what's up?" Like that. Maybe not as much like, "What's up?" I was like, it's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then
Yeah.
he goes, "Oh, hey," and then he was like confused for a second, but then he turned to see if I was still looking at him, and he wanted to fight me, but then he turned and he tried to get into the car, but the door was locked, and I did chuckle a little bit.
Did he hear you?
He must not have heard me because he got into the car and that was the end of it. But I couldn't help it because it's just so perfect. You're trying to be tough, and then you go for the handle, and it's locked, and you can't get in the. Oh man, I don't know why he hates me so much.
Well, oh,
I tried to turn the fan higher, but I turned the light on by accident.
I also don't know why he hates you. It's
I
I
don't know
think
what
it's
I
because
did.
you just like do your own thing and you have interesting style and you're like I don't know.
Maybe
I feel
he
like
hates
sometimes
grapes.
maybe he doesn't maybe those are his least favorite. Maybe he lost a dog to a grape. I
What
would
are you
get
taunting me, bro?
it.
I imagine he just says "bro" all the time. I don't know. I don't.
It's
I
funny
didn't-
because I don't think I've ever seen this person. So
You're
like
not
you
missing
could
much.
well, you could just be bullshitting all of us, including me.
It's not even real.
You're just like, "Oh my God, this happened."
He's in
And
my
now
head.
I
It's
walk
me the whole time.
Oh my God, you're just fight clubbing yourself
Yeah.
the whole time. It's just a mirror that someone's trying to throw away that you keep catching a glance of yourself in.
What are you
You
looking at,
hate
bro?
grapes. Yeah.
But it's weird because I love grapes.
Do you?
I love grapes more than I love cranberry.
Wow.
I love grapes.
I've never seen you eat a grape.
I don't really eat grapes a lot, but when I eat them, I love them.
I don't. This is very strange to me because I've never seen you eat a grape and I've never seen this man that you've had a confrontation with. I don't know if you're just bullshitting your whole life to me.
I gotta keep you on your toes.
Ah,
You can't just know everything about me
yeah, I guess that's true.
all at once. I gotta save some things.
Yeah, like your love of grapes
Yeah.
and that
There's
guy.
little things like that. You just, 5, 10 years into the relationship,
Yeah.
it's just, oh yeah, I love grapes. And you're like, what?
I feel like I don't know why, but I expect you to have a story that you choked on a grape once. And that like I just feel like that's something that you would do.
Choke on a grape?
Yeah. Like you just
I-
get too eager to eat a grape and then you just choke and then you're like, they're so good, but I can't handle them. I feel like that's very much in the vein of experience that you would have.
No, I don't think I've choked on a grape.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. There's always time.
Go
There's
ahead and
always
Venmo
time.
at Digital Slumber Party. We'll buy some grapes with the money, and I'll eat them on next week's show, and we'll see if I choke. I'll do that thing where you try to fit as many of them as you can into your mouth.
Oh my gosh.
What do they call that?
Chubby bunny.
Chubby bunny. I'll do a chubby bunny with grapes next week with the money that you guys Venmo. So go ahead and Venmo at
Oh.
Digital Slumber Party.
I should send you this video. I saw a video of how to give yourself the Heimlich maneuver if you choke in private. So I'll send that to you before we do this.
Oh yeah, that's always good. I mean,
Yeah.
you're in the other room, so you'd be able to.
Well, you need to figure out how to do some stuff on your own. You know,
Help.
the important stuff, you need to know how to do it on your own, I think.
You're right.
Yeah. I think your mom's in here, so I'm just kidding. That was just a joke. I'll help him. But I would get mad at you first. Just like in like the 25 seconds between when you start turning colors. I'd be like, why are you don't even like grapes. I've never even seen you eat a grape. You told me you could eat grapes, and what are you doing? Choking?
Yeah. I knew it. I knew you were full of shit. You don't even know how to eat grapes.
And then I slap you in the diaphragm and you go and right my eye. And then there's a laugh track that plays over us. That's what would happen.
He died doing what he loved, pretending to love grapes.
Andrew said I have to cut them into quarters for you. Yeah, like a toddler. I like it.
Oh man.
I like it.
I should get a slightly darker, smaller version of this outfit so that I could be raisins.
Yeah, you should do it. You should do it. I don't know.
Anyway.
I can't. That's perfect.
Anyway, so how have you been?
Good.
This
I
week, since
saw
last
that
time?
there's a very popular band from the 90s that
Oh,
might
yes.
be, well, I guess they are reuniting.
They are definitely maybe. That's the album, right? Definitely maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
I always get the Oasis album, definitely maybe, confused with the Bjork song, possibly maybe.
Oh,
But yeah, Oasis announced that they're doing a reunion.
why did they break up in the first place? I know that the internet exists, but when it comes
Yeah.
to music stuff, I just ask you for the lore because you know everything.
Well, Noel and Liam Gallagher, they weren't on speaking terms for a while.
Why?
I don't know if they have ever said exactly if there was one thing. They just always were getting into fights. They're always like getting on each other's nerves, you know. And English people, they do one of these, you know.
Yeah.
Which I think is better than the finger. I think that's better. But I don't know. But that's been their whole thing. You know, it's like even when they did MTV Unplugged, you know, they got into a thing. Liam didn't even sing. He was in the audience watching Noel sing all the songs. They just, you know, it's this Noel singing whatever, Wonderwall or whatever, and then it just cuts to Liam. He's like drunk in the audience watching up in the balcony.
Is Noel the one that usually sings?
Liam sings. Noel is the guitar player. He sings Don't Look Back in Anger.
Oh, okay.
He sings lead on that one. But he writes all the songs.
Oh.
Or he wrote all the songs for the first bunch of albums. Eventually, Liam started writing some songs. But it's funny because there was this old interview of they were talking to Noel Gallagher. They said, "Can you describe Oasis in one word?" And he goes, "Me."
Oh.
It's true. He writes all the songs. But I was reading, there's apparently some interview that he did recently where he's talking about how, for whatever reason, he can sing the song. Like, he can sing all those songs, but it's not the same as when Liam sings it. He said, like, his voice, Noel's voice singing the same song is like a Guinness on a Tuesday night, and Liam's voice is like a bunch of tequila shots on a Friday night. He's got the attitude.
Oh.
So I don't know. That's so anyway. So
that's such like a English thing. Such an English comparison to make.
Yeah. But it's kind of true. You know, you hear Noel singing the songs. You're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's not bad. He's got a good voice. But Liam has so much character in his voice, so much personality.
I was just gonna say I cannot tell the difference between the two of them.
Well, okay, so Liam's the one that sounds like yeah, like that.
Can you? What song is that? What song is that from?
I said maybe.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
that's Liam.
Okay. And what's Noel?
He's just like, so Sally can wait. You know, and you're like, it's fine, but where's the pizzazz?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said maybe.
Oh, well, hopefully, do you think one of them is dying and that's why they have reunited?
I don't know. I saw an interesting thing for some reason. So I've been trying to use Threads more lately, and at the moment,
You've
it
been
is.
like having a little moment on Threads.
Oh yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah.
Try to jump up,
It's
but right. What?
it's never gonna be what
Nah,
people
it's
want
not
it to
gonna
be, which is Twitter.
Yeah.
But yes, I understand.
But it's pretty okay. It's kind of cool. Right now, my algorithm is about 90% people talking about Oasis.
Oh,
The algorithm is like very influenced, more than Twitter ever was. You know, I'd pick up on what people were talking about on Twitter, but
yeah.
on Threads, it's like here is only that one thing that people have been talking about for 16 hours. But I saw something because they had an announcement. I think they've just put up the date with like in their with their font and their logo in the box or whatever, and it was like whatever it is 8/29/25, right? That's when they're gonna do their big shows next year. But I don't know if this is true. I didn't verify it, but somebody was saying their first album came out on 8/29, maybe 94, and then the announcement that they were breaking up 15 years later on it was like 1 day short of 15 years is
Wow.
when they broke up, and then I guess the date that they posted with the big shows, I guess that is 1 day short of 15 years since they broke up. That's what I saw. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I saw somebody post.
If
could have
it was
been for
true, do you
engagement
think
clicks.
that they were like, what do they have? English accents?
Mhm.
Like, bruv, should we let's take the whole world for a spin? I really
In
can't
it.
do it. In it. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it was always the plan. Maybe the master plan. That's another Oasis reference. If you're keeping count at home, the master plan. But maybe they always knew that they were. Maybe they're like, we'll give it 10 or 15 years, and we'll come back and we'll do a big cash grab. But I think I also saw something about how potentially there's like, how some artists sell their whole catalog.
Oh yeah, like the rights to their catalog and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that there might be some big company that wants to buy their catalog.
Oh.
So I don't know. There's speculation about why they did it. I'm sure they wanted some money, and why not? They put in 15 years. They could get the old band back together. Oh, this was very funny. I took a screenshot of this on a Facebook Oasis fan page
Oh.
because it's not just Threads that wants me to know about Oasis.
No.
But there was a post saying that the other guys that will be part of this Oasis reunion are members that came. They were in Oasis towards the end, and I think that some of them were in Liam's other band, BDI, after, and I think also
Terrible name for a band.
potentially also played in the High Flying Birds, which is Noel's project. Maybe a worse name than BDI. So there's not going to have like the original other guys, right?
Yeah.
I don't know who those guys are, but they're not the original other guys.
Yeah.
So then people in the comments were like debating if that was a big deal or not. And there was a guy, I guess an American guy, arguing with an English guy about whether or not it's important that the original other guys are part of the reunion shows. And so at one point, the English guy says this. I had to get a screenshot because I thought it was so funny. He said, struggling to understand how I ended up in an argument with a person from the land that gave us Hootie and the Blowfish and Donald Trump, and thinks he has a reasonable argument about a band from the UK that he only learned about after the first 3 albums. I was like, man,
The burn.
that is.
But hold on, hold on.
Back from that burn.
Will you read that again, but in an English accent?
Oh,
'Cause
I
that's
can't do
really.
an
Oh,
English
just try
accent.
it, bruv.
Let me get into character.
Yeah.
Hello, governor. Hello, governor.
You sound like the bird lady from Kids in the Hall.
I can't do it. No, I can't do it. I don't know how to.
Well, not with
I
that attitude.
I
Just pretend like you're Sir Paul McCartney. That's what you do all the time anyway.
can't. But I can't do the Paul accent. Excuse me. Anyway, he's from Liverpool.
Oh,
Different
right.
accent. That's.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I can't do that. But how? The other
It's a
thing.
good burn.
The other thing about it was, I read that and I was like, God damn, is that what people in the UK? Is that how they think about America? They're like, they think of it as the land that gave us Hootie and the Blowfish and Donald Trump. You could sum up the United States of America by calling it the land that gave us Hootie and the Blowfish and Donald Trump. Those are our only contributions to the world.
I mean, you know, it's classic, parent-child love-hate relationship.
I thought it was so funny. Maybe the only time I have gotten a screenshot of an argument in a comments section, unless it was about me, But,
Everybody in the UK who has seen your comedy says that you should live and perform in the UK.
They do say that, and everybody in America that has seen me perform comedy also
Like, get the
says
fuck out of here.
that I
Go to
should
the
be
UK.
living in the UK.
Well, I guess we know where we're going to go.
Mm-hmm. When everything goes bad.
Yeah. Pretty soon, right? What time is it?
It's already
6:30? Yeah.
We got a couple hours.
Yeah, I got a plane. Yeah, Andrew said the UK, the land that gave us, will the Prime Minister last longer than this head of lettuce? Spoiler, no.
Spoiler. I like that.
Yeah.
Spoiler. That's good. I said maybe. Has anybody done one of those YouTube videos
Yeah,
where it's
I'm
just
sure.
that, but it goes on for 6 hours?
I'm sure that it's just that radio edit. Because they have the, probably the equivalent is, in the United States, is when they do the Smashing Pumpkins, right?
Oh. Yeah.
Someone should just play those at the exact same time and have them both hold the note for 6 hours.
Ooh, yeah.
And then title it like Soothing Sounds to Study To. So people just try it. And
Yeah, they're like, oh man, I got a big test coming up. Let me just. There's the only one there's one that's like that, but it's like a Smash Mouth one, right?
Oh, which song is it?
I feel like there's an edit where he keeps going, don't stop coming in, they don't stop coming in, they don't stop coming in,
I'm
they
sure.
don't stop coming, and it goes on for like hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the couch. But yes, I agree. That's probably a thing that is in existence.
This is so dramatic.
I know. It's like
It's
the
like-
Blair
it's
Witch
like-
Project.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a Darren Aronofsky movie, but yeah, Blair Witch Project works too.
The couches anymore. Yeah. I made it, everybody. Don't you worry. But well, I don't know why. I feel like I should congratulate you on Oasis getting back together.
I'm psyched. I had no idea that Oasis was going to reunite before Radiohead put out a new album.
You know, that's how you can tell that the global economy is really suffering, I think, because it's like, you know, in the United States, at least, food is so expensive.
Yeah.
And just in general, global power is kind of unstable. So they need some security. Noel and Liam are like, okay, all right, come on. I just need something.
You know what it is? They know that the world is going to end before next summer. They're like, all right, America's going to blow up the whole planet
Yeah.
in probably around January. And, you know, let's just announce these reunion shows. There's
Let's do
also,
it.
I saw, there's already people asking, will Oasis break up before the reunion happens or during the run of shows?
Ooh. What a great thing that would be to be at the show where Oasis breaks up
Yeah.
again. Ooh, how memorable.
So we'll see how that goes.
Are we gonna go and see Oasis?
I don't know. I've never seen Oasis live, so
Really?
yeah, I never saw them live.
Wow.
But,
Who else? Who do you predict will be the next band that gets together to do a reunion tour?
Let's see. We ready? Blur did it. Oasis was very unlikely.
Now, Kamala Harris has run her entire campaign on the idea that she's
Well,
joyful.
It would be
ask
sweet
yourself,
if Fugazi got
Are
back
you
together.
better off than you were 4 years ago?
Mm.
The only person
Tenacious
in
D,
America who
Andrew
could
said.
possibly answer
Oh, yeah.
that question is probably Kamala Harris herself.
Ooh, Fugazi.
Fugazi would be a great one. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that got back together that would be as exciting. Even though they're old now, you know, Fugazi was like, and they're not even my favorite band. They're just probably the coolest band that's ever existed. I don't think there's a cooler rock band than Fugazi. They don't even have official T-shirts because they don't want to sell merch. I mean, they sell records and stuff, but they don't even have a T-shirt. They're like, no, we don't make T-shirts.
They just got that artistic integrity.
There's no band with more intestines.
They got feet and feet of intestines.
They
that
got
Fugazi.
so many intestines. Fugazi, I'm telling you, they can digest anybody.
It's just one human centipede, one
So-
human intestine, the whole thing.
So much integrity. I don't think there's a band with more integrity. Even Black Flag doesn't have as much integrity as.
I'm Dr. Stella
Fugazi.
Emanuel.
Wow.
I'm a primary care physician
So I don't
in
know.
Houston, Texas.
I don't know. I'm trying to think who
You
else
know,
would be
I
exciting.
actually
Is there a
went to
band
medical
that,
school in West Africa,
that you
Nigeria,
loved,
where I
that
took care of
you'd be
malaria
excited
patients,
to see
treated
get
them with
back together?
hydroxychloroquine and stuff like that. So I'm actually used to these medications. I'm here because I have personally treated over
I don't
350 patients with
think
COVID.
I have the same appreciation
that have
for
diabetes.
bands that you
Patients
do.
that have high
I feel
blood
like so
pressure.
many of the artists who
Patients
I
that
like,
have,
right before the
asthma.
pandemic,
Old people. I
they
think
were
my
like,
oldest patient is
"That's
92.
it. I'm
87-year-olds.
done. I'm done
And
with
the
music."
result has been the same.
And then
I
2
put them
years
on
into the pandemic, they were like,
hydroxychloroquine, I put them
"Hey
on
guys,
zinc,
I'm
I put them on
releasing an
Zithromax,
album,
and
and
they're
I'll
all well.
do 6
For
shows
the
at
past few
Central
months,
Park
I've
outside
taken
or
care of
something
over
like that."
350 patients. We've not lost
So
one.
I don't ever
Not a
trust when people are
diabetic,
like, "Oh,
not a
we're
somebody
broken
with
up."
high blood
I'm
pressure,
sure it'll be
not
some
somebody
boy
with
band
asthma,
that decides
not
to
an
do a
old person.
cruise
We've not lost
tour.
one patient.
You know,
And
Um,
on top of that, I've put myself,
maybe
my
Boys to Men
staff,
will do
and
it because I think everybody else has been. I think New Kids on the Block has been touring for a long time already.
They're not new anymore. They're also not
No.
boys.
No,
New Kids on the Block and Boys to Men. They need to update the names.
yeah,
We need new old guys on the block, and we need men to men. Men
Which
to
is
older
a-
men.
yeah, which is a name of a new dating site, not to be confused with the
Men-
previous
men
Boys to Men.
Men to grandpa.
Men to grandpa.
Oh, Court saw New Kids on the Block last
They'll be
weekend.
like, I'll make love to you just give me a couple of pills. Or whatever. Yeah. They did that, right? I'll make love to you. That was Boyz
Yeah.
II Men.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I can't sing like them. I can only do that's it, maybe. Boyz II Men, they could really sing. Those guys.
Yeah.
Um,
They could really sing. Those harmonies were very special.
who I think would be the only band I could think of that would be even more unlikely to reunite than Oasis would be Sonic Youth.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I should have enjoyed Sonic Youth more, but I didn't. I only knew like one song.
Which song?
I don't know. Is the most popular song.
Mm,
I'll look it up.
Bull in the Heather? 100%? I don't know. But yeah, Sonic Youth is probably one of the more unlikely ones since Thurston Moore and Kim Gordon got divorced. So, and you can't do it without them, without either of them. You got to have both. But that would be a pretty cool. I also never saw Sonic Youth live. I did see Thurston Moore solo, and I thought that he was going to do songs, and he just made noise the whole time. And I shook his hand before this show, and I'm gonna say the most firm handshake I've ever experienced. He hurt my hand.
Thurston
me.
Moore.
Thurston Moore.
What a name. You have to have a good handshake to have that name.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like the name of a Confederate landowner, you know? That Thurston Moore.
Yeah.
You say that with a long Southern drawl.
No matter who you are, you work for him.
All right,
Yeah.
well, Doctor, I
Yeah.
totally
He
agree,
lets you know it with that
that
handshake.
we
Oh, yeah.
need
He
somebody
handshakes
knows.
you into
I
submission.
almost dropped to my knees
that
under
you-
that handshake.
someone-
And then I also met Lee Ronaldo, the guitar player from Sonic Youth. I did.
Lee Ronaldo sounds like the name of a soccer player.
Lee Ronaldo was cool. I was doing I was hosting an event, so I was like introducing all the presenters and stuff. But I was doing a little bit of stand up also. And it was there was no other comedy. I shouldn't have been there, but I was hosting this, it was this art event where there were musicians doing live scores for experimental art films. And there I am doing my whatever nonsense jokes that you guys have heard me do. And nobody was enjoying it except Lee Ronaldo. He was laughing and he complimented me after. And somewhere, I should have looked for it in advance, but I didn't know. A couple of years back, I posted on my Instagram. There's one photo. It's a blurry photo of me when I introduced Lee Ronaldo, and he's coming up, and we shake hands. But it's blurry. Whoever took the photo, I forget who even took the photo. They were shaking like this. So,
They were so excited for you.
They were like, "Oh my God, it's Lee Ronaldo!" And it was cool. Lee Ronaldo is great because he also mostly made noise, but he does it in such a interesting. He just is so much more thoughtful about it. Thurston Moore, all he did was get feedback for 30 minutes, not like interesting feedback. It was just feedback. And Lee Ronaldo, he did like a noise jam or whatever with. He gets his guitar. He's like throwing his guitar around. He's maybe playing it with a drumstick. Like he's putting in some effort. He's not just like, okay, loud amp, guitar, up against it. I'll take my money now, please.
Oh God, this
Yeah,
is my
nice.
nightmare.
I like Lee Ronaldo,
Oh.
and he liked my jokes.
Have you ever seen that episode of New Girl where Winston pulls over some guy and they're just trying to delay him getting to a restaurant, and they're like, "Hey, I want you to be a break dancer that's getting ready to break dance, but you never actually do. And he just keeps like doing those like that's what like all the noise music that you listen to, that's what it feels like to me. It's like it's all the hyping up that a break dancer does before they actually I can. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, so Anthony is muted because I can't handle that. I'm going to find that guy that lives in our neighborhood and I'm going to tell him to kick your ass. And be like, just do it. You have to unmute yourself. Nice.
Back, everybody.
Nice. Thanks for making me co-host, Jay. This is awesome.
Oh man, that's I like making noise, but that is a good that's a good comparison. A break dancer that's about to dance but never does. That is exactly what it felt like watching Thurston Moore, because he comes out and it's like, okay, yeah, he's getting feedback, right? Because also the other thing is Thurston Moore has solo albums where he writes songs. So he has, sometimes you see him and he has a band and he's playing the songs that are on the album. But I didn't know. And also, he was last, and there were like 4 other noise bands before him. So I had seen some noise already. There was also this other weird band where Andrew WK was the drummer. I don't know. I don't remember
Was he
much.
good?
He was all right. I didn't get to shake his hand. I bet he had an even more firm handshake than Thurston Moore. But Thurston Moore comes out, and it's like, okay, he's getting feedback. Yeah, sure. He's about to kick into one of his signature songs or whatever. I didn't care if I knew the songs, just wanted there to be songs. And you're like, oh right, he's really getting us ready. We're primed. And then like 10 minutes go by, and I'm like,
he's like, good night,
all right.
everyone.
Yeah. 30 minutes of just feedback, and then he just left.
Oh, no.
I was like, man, I paid for this.
Also, I feel like Andrew WK is what you would look like if you were on a heavy dose of steroids.
I will take that as one of the highest compliments I've ever received.
He's so buff.
He wasn't
But
always
you guys-
that buff, but he always was kind of buff.
Yeah, but you guys look alike to me. He's
Well,
sweatier
I'll
than
take
you
it.
are, so I'm glad you're not as sweaty as he is.
His nose bleeds more.
Yeah, he is partying a little too hard, I think. You party backstage, buddy.
I
Come
gotta
on.
listen to him more. His first album, I Get Wet, classic.
Is the name of
mean-
the album. Yeah,
Yeah,
I couldn't tell.
that's a good album. He doesn't have another one that really comes close to being that great, but man, you want to party. I don't know how it was called I Get Wet and not Party Hard or Party Till You Puke.
Ugh.
Or what's the other what's his other party song?
I don't know. Party till you poop.
Party
Party-
Hard.
Party till you spit. Spit party.
Till you puke.
Piss party. I don't know. He just wants to do some bodily fluid party.
But he
Also,
has all kinds
Andrew.
of songs like that. Fun Night.
Yeah,
All of his songs are about fun. We want fun.
yeah. Well, everyone wants fun. Andrew said that his students got him an Andrew WK shirt because he is also an Andrew WK.
Oh.
That's
I didn't
pretty
know that. What's the W?
Don't give out your personal
Oh,
information on the
okay, all right.
internet, Andrew.
We won't say it, but we know. We know what it is.
Let me guess. It's Westminster.
How did you know? That's so good.
Andrew Westminster Killer.
Killer, yeah.
That's his name.
I'm not an Andrew WK, but people think that my name is Andrew quite often.
Yeah.
I say, they go, hey, what's your name? I say Anthony. They go, oh, nice to meet you, Andrew. And you know, my last name starts with a K, so I'm kind of an Andrew K.
You are. You are.
I'm an honorary Andrew WK.
Yeah, it happened to me just last week at work. I have Teams, and when you log into a Teams chat, before you turn your camera on, a bubble appears and it has your first and last name initial. And someone was like, "Who's this AI? What is this AI? Did someone do? Is this like an AI? Are they gonna like record the chat?" I was like, "Oh no, it's me. Hi everyone." I was like, "Oh," and I was like,
Did you have to prove you were real?
I had to go on camera. Yeah.
You had to go on camera, and you're like,
I was like,
okay,
"Hey,
let me
everyone."
select all the boxes that are motorcycles.
Yeah, sorry guys. They need to do increased security check. Also, I saw a video. I haven't checked to see if it's true. I saw a video of a woman who was using some sort of AI app, and the whole thing is that AI doesn't know how many R's are in the word strawberry. Like people would be like, they would type in how many R's are in strawberry. And every single answer that this AI engine gave was wrong. It's a 2. How
But
many? What?
it seems like a pretty easy thing for AI to learn, though.
Very easy, which is a little surprising that it doesn't know. Also, you type it in. So, like, well, it's right there. The answer is in the test. What is happening?
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway.
man, I want to test like that.
That's the kind of AI I am. I'm like, how many R's are there in strawberry? Oh, I don't
Couldn't
know.
tell you.
1?
Even if I was looking
2?
at the word, couldn't tell you.
I couldn't. I wouldn't tell you because you need to figure it out on your own. That's hard parenting, is what that is. So, yeah, everybody thinks AI is so magical and amazing. Are you okay? You're fidgeting.
Oh, the back of my chair is loose, so I was trying to...
Oh,
It's like so like a drum stool, but the back
Yeah.
is like a computer chair.
Oh, no, it's the Vision
yeah.
Pros.
And so
Hell yeah,
the-
really fast. Help me out, dude.
If I gave you $500
okay,
to
that's
not
good. I
talk
wasn't
to me,
sure. You were
would just
fidgeting like a
walk
kid who
the
has an
other way?
itchy butt.
Yes, I would.
And I was like, oh boy.
Nope.
I was
Thank you.
I was reaching because under the butt is where you tighten the...
Oh, no,
Sure.
it's the Vision Pros.
Sure.
Hell
Under
yeah,
the
really
butt.
fast. Help me out, dude.
If I
Yeah.
gave you $500 to not talk to me, would
I
you
wanna
just
look at your
walk
butt.
the other way?
Yes,
no,
I would.
You don't
Here you go.
need to
You're
look at your
shitting me?
butt right
Nope.
now. Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Side to side like that?
Yeah, the wobbles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not supposed to do that.
I'm glad it's the chair and not your itchy butt.
It's not my butt. My butt's fine, everybody.
For now, I guess. I don't know. And until that guy beats your ass.
Oh, yeah. And then...
When you used to emote, you could shoot right away after the emote. Nowadays,
So you
when you try
say.
to shoot after
No
the
one's
emote,
ever
it'll be
seen
delayed.
it. Nobody can validate. Nobody's ever actually seen you and him in the same room at once. So
That's true.
Where the gas pumps are overhead
is
for
So
speed
we'll see what
efficiency,
happens.
and a nice worker
He'll
will
probably
carefully
murder me.
pump the gas
I
for
hope
you without
not.
spilling a single drop. After
I hope
finishing,
not, because
he
then who
close the
will
gas lid
walk
with
the
a towel
dogs?
to ensure
You
no
know,
fingerprints
when
are
I have
left
my
on your
meetings where
car.
people
Would you
accuse
want
me of
this
being
in
a
your
robot.
country?
Also, I would murder him. I don't know. I guess that goes without saying.
Yeah, but how would you even know who he is?
Oh my god, you're right.
You'll never find him. It's
I
the
just go on a
perfect
spree. I would just murder everyone I saw.
crime. Perfect crime.
Oh no. Well,
After the show, I'm going to walk the dogs again. I'm going to walk right in front of his house.
I'll walk with you. And if we both get murdered, then sorry folks, there will be no show next week.
But if we're alive, I'll be here.
Yeah. That's true. Well, Anthony, I feel like we've run the gamut of topics for this week.
I think we did. Oh, I want to thank Evil Dave for Venmoing at Digital Slumber Party. Be like Evil Dave, everybody.
666.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I guess we'll just, ladies and gentlemen, a
Ooh.
surprise musical guest, Thurston Moore.
So I went ahead and muted him so we don't have to deal with that, everybody. Andrew did say grapes next week, which we will have next week for Anthony. I will cut them up into quarters, maybe even eighths, depending on how big they are. And then I also have to brush up on the Heimlich. Is he still playing noise? What do we think? Probably. I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself. Oh, God. Wonderful. So thank you to everyone in the Zoom. Thank you to everyone in Twitch. Thank you to everyone on YouTube, who I think is just everybody who's also in the Zoom.
Yeah, for now, but it's growing.
It is growing like a tumor. And thank you, Anthony. Thank you. Is it Anthony or is it Andrew? Sorry.
I forget. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's Andrew.
Thank you, Thurston Moore, for not being on the show. You were here in spirit. Thank you to me. Thank you to Jay. Thank you to Comedy Hub.
And
Good.
Yeah. Good
Good
night,
night.
everybody.
Yay!
Thank you to Vinny.
Yeah. He knows when the show's over. Good night. He's so cute. He's sitting in my lap. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
They're gonna go and run to your office now because they know.
Good night. They know
the
it's
show
over.
is done. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
We're hanging. Bye.